If you're a heating air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, why is it important for you to make sure to work for good companies? And how does this help you in the long run? This is a super important question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. So here's the thing. You have a wide list of options for companies that you could work for people that are in your industry, in your field, in your town, your jurisdiction, in your city. And there may be a feel for you like, hey, this company pays a lot more, but they're not so ethical. Or there's a company out there that is really solid and they pay a little bit less than the not so ethical company. If I had to take my pick, knowing everything that I know today, I would leave a little bit of money on the table and go for the ethics. And what you need to know is when you're on a management team, or if you're in a management team, there might be conversations, and that conversation may go like this: anybody who ever worked for XYZ company can't work here. And you're like, Scott, they don't do that. I'm going to say with 100% certainty, they do. Right? Because like good owners want to protect their image. Good owners want to make sure that their company isn't going to fall into the hands of people making bad decisions. And when organizations only care about the money, then what happens is the salespeople on the team and the technicians, whatever divisions are inside of this business, start only mattering and caring about the money. They only care, and the only thing that matters is the money, and they start making bad decisions. And then those bad decisions lead to worse decisions, and the next thing you know, people have done some really stupid things because they started here and it was just a little bit at a time, and then they get all the way over here and they're like, I didn't recognize that I was making those mistakes. Or let's just explain another way. Like they start rising up to whatever bad level of shenanigans that they shouldn't do. And this is why you should join HVAC Tech Secrets. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel. There's mental bandwidth that's associated with you joining a good company. That there's also, a mental, like, I don't have to worry about being told that I've got to take advantage of people. I don't have to worry about just charging people for the sake of charging people. I was on the phone today with a good friend of mine that we used to work together at a different company, and he's got his own company now. And he was telling me about some shenanigans in his industry, and for what he does for people in the Bay Area for some things that a couple of companies out there are doing. And, Bay Area is like 90 minutes from Sacramento. In traffic, it's like 4 hours. It's like 90 miles or 4 hours. Like, traffic here sucks. And we were discussing the issues that, there's a lot of times that provenance of I worked for XYZ company can play against you in the long run. So you want to make sure to choose a good company. You want to make sure that it's got a good reputation. And if you have to take a little bit less money to work for a good company in the long run, it may not feel like it right now. But in the long run, it'll really help you. Stick to working for good companies that got good ethics and good morals. The bad companies in your town. You know the things that are being said. The things that are being done. And anytime that a manager comes in and tries to justify, well, this is what we got to do for the market and this is what a demand is, be careful. Right? Just from my view, I've seen it happen too many times at this point in my life and in my career. There are really good companies out there, and there are a few absolute scumbags of companies that will cause you problems. The second you figure out it's a bad company, jump ship, move on, find something else to do, start interviewing at other companies. There you go. You got one of two things to do from here. Just one of two. Find the subscribe button, click on it every time I send out a video. You'll get an update. HVAC Technicians Sales Secrets sent another fantastic video. You should check it out, which you should. Or hit follow. We'll see you soon.